Hey guys, I'm Evan.
I'm Rebekah.
And welcome to Country View Acres. So if you follow us on Instagram or Facebook, you have seen Maya, the latest member of our family.
She's a Jersey Heifer.
Yep, full-blooded Jersey Heifer. She's like 10 months old.
Yeah, she was already halter broke, and she's real good about letting us touch her legs and just kind of touch her all over. She hasn't had a calf yet, so I know the first milking could be challenging, but she's pretty friendly.
Mm-hmm. So what she means by being able to touch her all over is that hopefully she won't mind being touched when we milk her. So
yeah.
Hopefully that means that she's not skittish with us, and she's very, very friendly. She'll follow us everywhere.
Yep. She's like a puppy dog.
She is like a puppy dog. And she's a big puppy dog, so Rebekah wants to try to, I don't know, train her up a little bit so she's not so forceful.
Sassy. Yeah.
Yeah, she wants to be petted.
Yeah.
So last year we had Fireball, which was originally a bottle calf, and we thought he was very friendly. Hello, Maya. And Maya has proven to be like 5 times friendlier than 10 times friendlier than Fireball ever was.
Yeah.
She'll just follow you anywhere, and she don't mind just being next to you all the time. In fact, she's mad if you leave. She wants you there with her.
Yeah, she cries and moos at the gate and hollers at the house. If she thinks she hears the door open, she hollers at us. She chases our car down the driveway every morning. We have to stop and pet her and say hi to her.
So we don't have any steers for her to hang out with right now, but we do have the sheep and the goats, and it took a few days, but they've gotten used to her, so now she's out here grazing with them, and they lay down together at night together. So I think she's slowly, her and the sheep are somewhat getting used to each other.
Yeah, she was a little sad the first couple days because she would run to every single animal to try to befriend them, and they would run from her.
Mm-hmm.
So now she's able to hang out with them, and she's much happier. Yeah. She's got a few adolescent behaviors. Hey, no. But she seems to learn quickly. Yesterday I came out here and I'd clap at her every time she was getting too close to me, and she backed off, and she was doing much better. But she's like 400 pounds, so if she pushes you around, it's dangerous.
And she's not full grown yet, so she's just gonna get a few hundred pounds heavier.
Bigger, yes. Yeah, but see, we stop, she stops. We walk, she walks.
Yep, and she is adorable though. Yes, you are. So we've had Maya now for 8 days. I think we've had her for 8 days. It did take her 2 or 3 days to kind of settle in, but we picked her up from a place that had about 50 Jerseys on the farm. So she was with a lot of other Jerseys, but it's just crazy how friendly she was. I don't think she was like handled every day like she is now, but she's just naturally very domesticated. Aren't you, sweetheart? Yes, you are.
She loves the camera.
Yeah, we'll get you all trained up so you can pose.
No.
Don't get excited. You're still like a calf.
She is. She's very playful. We go for walks. We're trying to learn to no. Trying to learn to walk without being pushy. No.
Maya,
no.
be good.
You be good. She gets so excited when we come out here.
Mm-hmm. Yep, she has to just stand still if I pet her.
Until she gets excited and starts pushing you around. She does not like the rain. She's a little finicky. She's not as hardy to the elements as our beef cattle.
Yeah, she got a really thin coat. Like, I mean, there's hardly there's hardly any fur here. This is very thin. So yeah, she's probably not gonna like the cold weather. She don't like the rain.
Yeah, she runs straight back to the barn when it rains. Because I was out here walking her in a drizzle, and she did not like it. She was like, I do not want to walk out here. She kept like twisting her head, wanting to run back to the barn. I tried to get her to keep walking with me. So she's finicky like the goats a little bit when it comes to rain.
So the sheep have settled in also, and they'll allow us to get a lot closer, especially, well, if we have food, they'll come right up to us. But they've definitely settled in. And I think Rebekah's even finally got to pet one of the lambs. You know, normally they kind of run away from us. But yeah, sheep are doing fine. We look out here at the grass. The grass is still tall as can be. It's almost like they haven't even touched the grass. I'm sure that'll change as things dry out this summer, but right now there's still plenty of grass out here for the animals we have. And there they go. So we've been busy over the last couple weeks with a lot of animals, haven't we?
We have. It's definitely picking up.
Yeah, and you even got more yesterday.
I did. My birthday weekend seems like this always happens.
Yes, it does. So you want to go show everybody your latest animals we just had? Maya's going to get upset because we're going to walk away from her.
Yes, she is.
You're going to hear her moo the whole time. Well, we still got the barnyard separated with this fence, so we've been climbing the fence.
Yeah, Maya's only gave me a boost over it once.
Yeah, with her head pushing on you.
So Finny was pregnant, and she had these two little babies. This one's a boy, this one's a girl.
Yep, and they were born yesterday morning.
Yeah.
We found them yesterday morning. Yep, so, brand new baby goats. Tiny little things. They're so tiny when they're brand new.
And they're so much easier to catch when they're this little.
Because they're a little slower.
Here in a few weeks, they're going to be much harder to catch. But so far, the boy has the better temperament, kind of like last year. He's really chill. She kind of screams, and she's a little bit silly like Jewel was. So that always happens. The boys are always like the good behaved ones. Yeah, and you're very cute. And Finny's a very good mom. You're staying close by, aren't you? They're okay.
So we are planning on selling all of our fainting goats. Now that they're born, we'll probably wait till they're about, what, 8 weeks old? Somewhere in there, we're going to try to sell probably all the girl goats together. I would say Finny, the little just born baby girl, because one of them's a girl and one of them's a boy, and then Jewel, like the 3 girls. We'll probably try to sell those together in case somebody wants to start their own, fainting goat herd. And then we'll probably try to get rid of all the boy goats as well. And then we'll just have steers, pigs, and sheep.
Sheep and
chickens.
Maya.
Yep.
So the turkeys are loose in the barn now because we had to kick them out of the brooder so we can move the speckled Sussex chicks in there.
If you remember, it's been about 5 weeks ago. We got mail order chicks, and now they're in here in the barn.
They're still a little bit too small to let run with the other chickens. Maya doesn't like to be out in the elements. Oh, look at her.
You can't see her. She's all the way looking in that other door.
What are you doing?
Maya on the wrong side of the door. You gotta come around.
Come here. put your halter on. Okay. Oh. Hold on. And get it latched.
Hold still, Maya.
There we go.
Yeah, Rebekah said she was halter trained before we got her. But it does make it easier for you to maybe control her a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think we could have asked for a better first milk cow.
Yeah.
Although I say that now, we're not milking her yet. But
No, yeah, she seemed like a perfect Jersey, that's for sure. So I think the challenge now is to find some way to be able to breed her to get her pregnant so we can get her in milk and then have our first baby calf.
she's eating the rope. Come on. So she is a dairy cow, so you notice she's bonier looking than the beef cattle, and they're supposed to look like this. If they're heavier, they are not as healthy. I don't think they breed as well if they're healthy or if they're heavier set, but you should be able to see their hip bones, and you can see the outline of some ribs. She's not like super skinny where she looks emaciated, but this is like a healthy looking dairy cow.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've watched a lot of videos and I've been doing a lot of reading on Jerseys, and I've heard and seen where a lot of people just leave these halters on all the time so they can come and clip them up and lead them around. I did leave hers on yesterday while I was out here all day, and then I took it off in the evening. She can eat with it just fine. It's fitted well enough. I finally got it to where it doesn't slide off of her nose. She can eat and drink, and she seems comfortable with it. So I don't know if anybody has had Jerseys or dairy cattle, and maybe you guys can tell us if you leave these halters on all the time. I've seen some people use collars. But whatever works best for, or has worked best for you guys, maybe let us know. I kind of worry about just leaving the halter on her all the time. So I've only done it during the day when I'm out here. I want her to be comfortable. I don't want her to be uncomfortable.
So it's definitely been interesting the last couple weeks with all the new animals. The one thing I will say is with the sheep, which the sheep are back there, it doesn't matter whether it's raining or windy or whatever, the sheep are out here on grass all the time. And if it's rainy or bad weather, the goats are inside and Maya's inside. So I definitely can tell a big difference having the sheep because they're definitely, I don't know, they're good grazers. They stay out in the weather and they keep on eating. Well, it is definitely windy outside. I don't even know if you guys could hear us for sure while we were outside. It's so windy. But it is cold, and I think we're going to go inside and warm up a little bit. But we wanted to just show everybody
All the new animal additions. There's been quite a few.
Yeah, especially Maya, and then the babies just happened to happen yesterday.
Yeah.
So it's definitely an interesting time here. We've been really busy, like really busy,
Yeah.
and haven't showed a ton of videos. Hopefully we'll get caught up and continue the normal amount of videos that we try to do, and we can show more of the animals and everything that's going on. But it's definitely a busy time of year for sure.
Yeah, and we got quite a few more coming, so.
Yes, we do. We have the steers and pigs that are still to come.
And ducklings.
And all the ducklings. Oh yeah, so we showed you there was 2 ducks on nests. Rebekah found a 3rd duck on a nest. So we may have 3 mama ducks hatch out ducklings. We could possibly have like 30 ducks or something like that hatch out. They won't all survive, but it may be interesting here. About 2 more weeks or another week and a half, somewhere in there, we may have a bunch of ducklings.
Yes.
But I think that's going to be it for this video, guys. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Joel's trying to chew on you. Look at the babies. They're climbing the mountain of hay. They're like trying to copy what she's doing.